I present to you the one and only, the man of the hour. Oh, look at it. Jay.
How y'all doing this evening?
Yeah, look at it. You think he cool?
No, definitely not that.
He ain't that cool. He ain't all that.
No.
Okay.
I ain't been up here in a while.
Yeah. I know it, man. Tell me what's been going on, man. What's been up with the club?
We just been laying low.
Laying low?
Yeah, laying low, trying to reconstruct ourselves to come back out.
Okay. What's construction gonna be all about? What you doing?
Just getting some of our prospects through their prospect phases, and getting them stamped and ready to go for the summer. And some of the prospects didn't make it, so
they didn't make it.
Nah.
What do you mean they didn't make it?
They go through that 90-day probation period and to see if they are fit for us and we are fit for them, and some of them just wasn't a fit for us and we wasn't a fit for them.
Well, tell me, what is it that will cause the prospect not to be the prospect, not to be able to make it?
Well, you got time. A lot of them didn't have the time to devote to the club. I think that was one of the main things. They just didn't have the time due to work obligations. And dedication. Some of them just wasn't dedicated to, they thought it was cool to ride in the club, but then when they saw all the laws and the things behind the scenes, they just that wasn't for them.
Okay, that brings up the question right there. What is the requirements? What are the requirements of the club? We're gonna talk like you getting ready to do a recruiting session with some of these guys, man. Mm-hmm. So what is it exactly that the club is looking for?
So we're looking for dedicated, loyal people. Mm-hmm. We're looking for family oriented. We're looking for people that like to not only do stuff car-wise, but family-wise. So we're looking for people to put some work in when it comes to doing these events and stuff.
What kind of work we talking about? I know you guys got something coming up. What is it, July 17th, the car show?
Yeah, we got.
So what are you looking for? What do you expect your prospects to do with regard to that?
When you're a prospect, it's pretty much like being in college and going through a fraternity. It's almost like a hazing process. It's you got you might have to clean cars. You might have to watch cars while the members are in a meeting or something like that. You might have to do various tasks like that.
Okay. Let's correct one thing. Hazing is against the rules in all colleges now, so we're going to look at that as you got to pay some dues.
Yeah, you got to pay some
dues. Because I know you're not going to make these guys get spanked and
we don't do stuff
drink
like that.
To a bunch of liquor and all that kind of stuff. So we just talking about just some general stuff, washing cars and looking out for the older guys' cars or something like that. Just little small stuff. Do you have a lot of guys that don't want to do that kind of stuff as prospects?
I haven't seen that as prospects. I haven't seen that. All of the prospects that we've come across within the past few months, they did what they were asked or required to do.
Okay. Okay. So tell me about the ones that didn't make it, man. What did they do? What did they miss?
It was just time. You know, work. They had a lot of. You know, they worked a lot of weekends. They worked long hours, and you know, it wasn't that we didn't want them in the club. They just made up their mind that, hey, I don't have the time to give y'all because y'all always got something going on a Saturday and I'm at work.
Oh.
So they just felt like, yeah.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I know that feeling big time, man. So with your prospects, when, let's say if you out at a car show or something like that, are they still, do they still have the requirements of kind of looking out for the cars or whatever y'all choose them to do at that time? It's not just a little temporary thing like when we together, like at a meeting or something. They have to be the prospect, but when they get out in the public, they don't have to be. It's kind of like an all the time thing.
Yeah, they're a prospect 24/7 until the probation period is up.
So are there dues requirements or anything for the club? Or?
Yeah, we have monthly membership dues that we pay every month.
What kind of money y'all talking about on that?
It's
or is
like
that something you want to keep?
$10 a month.
$10 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a piece of cake right there.
Yeah.
So what do you use those funds for?
We use those funds for emergency car assistance, like if someone car breaks down or something to that effect, then you know we give them a helping hand. Or if we're going out of town to an event, we may use it for hotel stays and helping people get into different types of events. And when we have fundraisers, we use it for the fundraising part of it.
Okay.
As far as getting food and things like that.
So is the show on the 17th? Is that a fundraiser?
No, that's an actual show.
Okay. So what about the family orientation part of it? I mean, do you require them to bring their wives and their kids to the events, or what is that? Because I noticed you said earlier that some of them didn't measure up to the family aspect of it.
Well, not that they didn't measure up to the family aspect. I think it's more of a time thing when it comes to some of the members, and we don't require that they have to bring kids or they spouse or anything like that. I mean, if they do, they that's more than welcome. But the family part, we try to do stuff like going on trips and doing stuff with the kids, taking them to movie night or having a movie night in the backyard, or take them camping and things like that.
Wow, that sounds good. That sounds good. Well, now we got that straight. Let's ask about the cars here. Let me check about the cars. What are the car requirements?
So, since we've been established, in the beginning it was just as long as you had a car you could join, and then it went to, you had to have rims, and now we had. It's really not a mandatory requirement, but some of the members have been asking, hey, can everybody have lights on their cars? That should be a requirement for our club. So, we've been toying around with that because everyone in the club, they don't have lights. I think it may be 1, 2, 3. It may be about 3 or 4. It's 4 of us that got lights.
What do you mean lights?
Underbody glow kit, wheel lights, interior lights, things like that.
So that's a requirement?
That's what some of the members were talking about in the beginning.
Yeah, well,
I guess at nighttime when you riding as a club and everybody's lit up,
it looks better.
It looks, yeah. Because we rode plenty of time, even like when we went to the mountains. I think out of it might have been like 10 cars.
Is that when y'all went to the Devil's Backbone? Or something? Okay, go ahead.
And out of the 10 cars, only 3 had lights.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we talking about cost, man? Let's get to the real deal here, because you're talking about putting some money into a car here. Now everybody can't do the StreetLyfe thing, and have mega bucks put into their car. So what are you talking about as far as putting lights on? It has to be a lot of lights. I mean, because they got those little what is it? Those spinners that you put on top of your air valve or something like that.
That's the cheap route. That's the cheap route. That's like what, $3-4?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. That don't even
but it
last
looks real nice when they turn it, don't they?
Yeah. I guess it just depends on what your pockets can afford and where you want to go with the lights, because the lights can get addictive, just like getting tattoos. You go and get one tattoo, next thing you know, Both arms is covered with tattoos.
Yeah, you got a couple there. I see you got a couple of them. I'm working on getting another one myself. Shh, don't tell my wife. I hope she ain't looking at this. Right?
But yeah, the lights is, you start off with the underbody glow kit, and then you see somebody else out there that got the wheel lights. I gotta have that. And then you go and get the wheel lights, and then you go from there to wanting to put lights in the trunk and lights under the engine bay and all in the car. It's all on the headlights. It just wherever you desire to put lights, you can do it.
Now look. I'm no car buff for real. I don't know how to work on cars, but I do know when you start adding stuff to your car like that pulls a lot on your battery. Are we talking about extra batteries, larger alternators? What do you do to keep all those lights burning?
No, not with the LEDs. It really doesn't burn battery at all.
Okay.
So I've actually had my lights. I left my lights on all night one time.
That might have been good for the neighborhood. I know they loved it.
Yeah. I did it when we went to the mountains. I left them on all night. Even at home, I left them on. And it doesn't drain the battery at all.
Okay. But other than that, other than the lights, that the group is trying to get there, trying to get everybody to get. Other than that, is there anything else? Because you did mention something about wheels. Now, I've been pricing wheels, okay? And I see that you can start at like $800 a wheel and go all the way up to $2,000 a wheel. So is there a requirement as to what type of wheels you get on there? Because I know that some guys got, like my grandson, he just bought a Nissan Altima, and the first thing he did is put some 20-inch blackout wheels on them. Everything's solid black, to go with this really dark tint that he got put on there.
Yeah.
So is there any requirement as far as the wheels are concerned?
No, there's no requirement. It's all on your taste and what you like.
Okay.
There's no requirements at all. As some people, I guess it's just all about what you want to spend, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And the look that you're going for your car.
Okay, now while we talking about that look for the car, now you were talking about that. They don't want they want you guys to look kind of uniform. Y'all want everybody to look kind of uniform. Now, if somebody got a really nice paint job but a busted up interior, you know what I mean? They did the paint job and everything, and they put some wheels on it, but the whole inside of the car is wrecked. Is that acceptable? Or vice versa. If they got a really good looking interior and the outside, the paint job ain't tight. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, it's acceptable. Show wise, it all depends on, what if they putting that car in the show, what they putting it in there for. But yeah, it's acceptable because that in the beginning when I created cars in Kreation, that was the meaning behind it, cars that are still in creation.
Okay.
So, a lot of under construction vehicles still being constructed. So, yeah, that's definitely acceptable.
So, when you're talking about the shows, man, are all of you guys, put your cars in shows, or?
For the last couple of shows we attended, only me and Chad with Grey Wolf.
Okay, which one did he put in? Because I know Grey Wolf. I know who you're talking about.
He put the Shelby in.
That Mustang.
Both of them, yeah.
The Mustang that his wife says sounds sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to get him over here to work on my car. For those of you who don't know, I have a 1986 Monte Carlo that's in various stages of restoration right now. I'm looking for donations for anybody that want to donate a couple of $100. I'll take the 50, but if you got a couple of $100, I'll take that. I just got the interior done, and we don't even want to talk about the money.
Yeah.
So I've been pricing stuff like seat belts and door handle pulls and anything over 30 years, man, you're going to pay for it. I'm telling you. You're really going to pay for it. But that's that's a whole nother thing. And no, I'm not joining Cars in Kreation. I'm going to start my own. No, I ain't going to say that. I don't need to start nothing else. Okay, let's get to back to this family, man. I want to hear about this family stuff. What kind of events do you guys put on specifically for the family? Or do you put on any events? Do you go to events? Do you sponsor, children's night out or children's car rides for the hospital, for the children's hospital, or anything like that?
Well, actually, this show on July 17th is called Family Fun Day. Okay. And there's going to be a car show incorporated with a big event for the kids.
Okay.
So that's one thing we're doing. And also, me and the vice president Nikki of Street Dreamers, we've been talking about creating a Big Brothers and Big Sisters organization, where we, find pretty much everybody in the club will get a little brother or a little sister, and you just go and pick them up and say, hey, let's go catch a movie, or you want to go to this event with us, and stuff like that. Ride them around and show them what pretty much behind the scenes of car clubs is like.
Okay. What about them babies, man? Them 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, just getting them brand new cars, those used hoopties, and they want them to be tight. They want to get them up. Do you guys sponsor anything to kind of help them along? And because you can blow a lot of money doing. I mean, I've done it myself. You can blow a lot of money working on cars, not knowing what you're doing. Do you guys have people that can guide them along and say, nah, don't buy this, try look at this over here, and this might cost you an extra $1, but you're gonna get a longer time, some better wear out. You guys got people that can do that?
Well, right now we got some things in motion. We're trying to put something together with Grey Wolf where he would be teaching some of the kids on how to work on their vehicles. Motor wise, as far as changing tires, changing oil, souping the car up, things like that.
Okay.
And also we got Jared, the mad scientist. He got his own shop now.
Oh, okay. Jared put my sound system in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna me and him been talking as far as getting some of the kids over to the shop so he can teach them, like a mathematical thing as far as building boxes and what subwoofer should go into this particular box and why, and things like that.
Well, see, that's something right there that you guys really need to pump up. That's something that you guys need to go all the way with, man, and start opening it up to kids and that kind of stuff, man, because that will save people in the long run.
Oh yeah,
that will save them in the long run. Okay, well, let me ask you about let's go on with some more kid stuff here.
Okay.
Now, you may have young boys that got the cards, but not the knowledge of how to drive and driver safety and stuff like that. And I know I was talking to, I think it was Toya or Whirl. I was talking to Whirl, your road captain. And he said that he instructs them on how the proper way to stop traffic and stuff like that. So do y'all have any programs that are initiated to teach young drivers how to be safe, man? Because I see so many kids, with these new cars, and God, man, I hate to think that I used to drive like that, because they all over the highway, man. They're not paying any attention to what they're doing. So do y'all have anything going on that would teach them how to do that?
Unfortunately, we do not.
You do not?
No. But
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I've been talking to World, and he expressed these same concerns, and he wants to put an organization together, pretty much getting these kids out on the track, because a lot of kids out on the road want to go fast, want to burn tires, and they don't really have the proper knowledge to do so. So he wants to get them out on the track and teach them,
get them trained,
a safe way to burn their tires and go fast and things like that, instead of doing it out on the street.
Just got to have the right way to go fast, man. The right place to do it in, because I swear I don't want to have to kill them.
Right.
Let me stop joking.
So that'll be something that we looking into. Actually, for the past couple of weeks, I've been having this idea floating around in my head, and everybody's keep asking me about the Caprice that's parked on the side of the house, and asking me when.
Who's is it? Yours?
Yeah, you haven't seen it?
No.
Yeah, they asked me when it's gonna come back out, when we gonna fix it up, when we gonna put it back on the streets. But I've been toying around with this idea in my head of building it into a race car, and there's a couple of people out there right now. One of them called Dunk Master. And basically what they do is they build these dunks, and they build them with like 3,000-4,000 horsepower. and they take them all up and down the East Coast and they race them.
All right, now you got to tell us what a dunk is, man, because you know we don't know nothing about that.
A dunk is I can't remember the exact years, but I think it's a 71 to a 75 Chevrolet, like a Caprice or an Impala.
Oh, okay.
And now mine isn't a dunk, but you know, I think everybody kind of classified those type of vehicles. When they see them, they just automatically call it a dunk because it's sitting up high on big wheels and it's old.
Okay. I was looking at your car the other day. Did you put some new wheels on there or something?
Nah, they just dirty.
No, they look big.
Nah, they the same wheels.
What size you got on there?
24s.
24s.
Yeah.
I guess a Camaro on 24 is gonna look big anyway. Yeah.
It don't look big to me no more.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna talk to your wife, man. She gonna help me out with this stuff here. Okay, now look, when I was talking to Toya, Grey Wolf's the vice president's wife, she was telling me that her son, Grey Wolf's son, does a lot of work on cars. Okay, so would it be safe to say that he would be able to teach some of these young guys? And he's 16, 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would be able to teach these young guys something like that?
Yeah, he is very knowledgeable of under the hood.
Okay.
And yeah, I haven't watched him. Well, I take that back. I have watched him a couple of times do some things, but I haven't watched him. Like I just Grey Wolf told me he just rebuilt something.
Wow.
Can't remember what it was.
He rebuilding stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I worked on cars when I was young, man, and the last thing that I worked on was a Chevy Econoline van. I had one of those old school, Econoline vans with the carpet inside and leopard skin on the wall and all that kind of stuff. And I was working on my starter, man, and it was cold. And my hand slipped and hit that cold metal.
Oh, yeah.
That was it right there.
Oh, yeah.
I was done after that. So, look, what would it take to initiate these programs? What would you need to actually get these programs moving?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, as far as that part of it, the business aspect of it, I have no clue. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. As far as setting something up like that, like paperwork wise, and I really don't know.
It's hard, man. That's a good question. That's an honest answer, man.
Yeah,
that's an honest answer. Because everything starts with an idea.
When you're dealing with kids, you got to go through a lot of red tape.
Yeah, you got to get parents involved and everything else.
Yeah, you just can't go around the neighborhoods and say, "Hey,
come on, help me.
Yeah.
Come on, work." Nah. Yeah, I know you can't do that.
I've helped out a friend of mine. She has a nonprofit organization called Tract, and she does a lot with kids. She does summer camps and all that every summer. It's basically a STEM organization, and I've watched her how she had to go through a lot of red tape to get kids, to get the parents to give consent for the kids to come into the summer program and stuff like that. So I know there's a lot of paperwork involved.
For those of you who do not know what STEM is, I think I know, and it's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's a program for advanced kids and kids that that have an aptitude for those areas. So that's a pretty good program if you can get into that, if you're there. But maybe that's the way to go. I'm just throwing stuff out here. Maybe that's the way to go. Is connecting with another organization and adding what you have with what they have and just making it another part of it. I'm in the process of doing that with the studio and trying to turn it into a nonprofit and allow kids to come in and learn how to do what I'm doing right now. But that's a whole nother thing there. We'll talk about that on Let's Talk with Norman Fridays. So,
oh yeah.
so tune in and we'll talk about that if you have ideas and everything. Let me take a pause for the cause. You're listening to Norman Washington with Design Studios, and we are in Miss Emma's house. That is my YouTube channel. If you would like to be a part of Miss Emma's house, please feel free to contact us at missemmashouse@gmail.com, or you can call my office at 804 375-2740, and I always take personal phone calls on my phone, 804-218-4160. We are talking right now to StreetLyfe, and he keeps his name private because I think he's wanted in like 3 states or something like that, but that's okay. If I find out, I'm going to turn him in because I need the money. There ain't nothing personal. I just need the money. If you'd like to call in right now and talk to him and you have any questions, call us at 804-305-8536. That's 804-305-8536. I'm going to try to scroll this across the screen since I'm usually in the background, but he making me work today. You know, I had to take up the slack here a little bit. But that's the number to call in if you got a question about cars. We're going to be talking a little bit more about this and about the club, about how you can become a member, about all the aspects of the car club. And some of you guys might be out there and saying, nah, I don't want to join no car club. I've met a lot of the members and I really enjoy being around them. So I may or may not become a member of the club. It depends on, I'm going to talk to my wife and see if she'll let me do it for real. But just give us a call. I'm going to leave this number up here so you guys can remember the number and be able to call in. All right, we'll get right back to StreetLyfe right now. So StreetLyfe, tell me this, man. Mm-hmm. Do y'all have any affiliation with other clubs in the United States, man, or in Virginia? I was doing some research and I noticed, good producers do research. I noticed that there's a lot of different car clubs in Virginia alone. All kinds of car clubs. I mean, you got the customized, you got the hot rodders, you got all kinds of stuff. Do you guys have affiliation with any of those?
We don't, but we are a brother club with Street Dreamers, mm-hmm. Mixed Ambition, and Exquisite Flavor.
Okay. Yeah. Now, we had an interview a couple of weeks ago with Platinum Divas in North mm-hmm. Carolina. So, do you guys reach out to clubs in North Carolina or something like that?
Yeah. I'm talking to them every day. I'm talking to clubs from South Carolina all the way up to New York.
Okay. What kind of collaboration are you guys thinking about or talking about?
But the one collaboration we got is coming up July 16th through July 18th, and that's the AC Roundup, second annual AC Roundup, and basically is a bunch of auto clubs are going to be coming from New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Baltimore, North Carolina, all over.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's the one that's going to be on the 17th. It's 3 days.
Yeah, it's a 3-day event, but the car show is on the 17th.
Okay, give us all the information about that, man. Somebody might want to come to this. So where, when, what time, who's eligible, how much are the tickets, if there are tickets, how much is it to enter your car in the show? Give me everything about that so we'll know what's going on.
July 16th is a meet and greet. Basically, we're going to be meeting and greeting a bunch of the car clubs down in Colonial Heights, Virginia at, what's the name of the hotel? The Comfort Inn. Mm-hmm. And then that Saturday, it's the big event all day long. And if you want to register your car for that, it's $20 to enter your car. And you go on Eventbrite and look up RCCA, which is Richmond Car Club Association Family Fun Day. And you just register. Also, we're looking for food trucks and vendors. So just go on Eventbrite and, register and sign up. And then on July 18th, we're basically going to have a farewell brunch to all the clubs that are going back to New York, up north and down south.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a good day, man.
Oh, yeah.
So you said you was going to have a lot of stuff there for the kids. What's going to be happening for the kids?
We're going to have right now what I know is solid is we got a bouncy house, snow cone machine, cotton candy machine, face painting, and we're working on getting a dunk tank.
Wow.
Yeah.
You going in the dunk tank?
No.
Come on, man. You the
I
president,
might get in
man.
there. I might get in there.
You the president, man. You got to go.
I
Who you
might.
going to put in?
I don't know yet.
Who you going to put in?
I might get in there.
You going to put Grey Wolf in the dunk
say
tank?
he'll go in there.
You going to put Kia in the dunk tank?
Kia, she don't even know how to swim.
You don't swim in a dunk tank? No way.
She'll lose her mind. She fall.
Leave my girl alone, man. I like Kia. That's my buddy. That's my buddy. Okay, so it sounds like you're going to have a pretty good time there.
Oh, yeah.
So, look, you said something about the car show, the enter your car in the car show. Mm-hmm. Now, are there going to be different categories for the cars? I mean, the big cars, little cars, old cars, young cars. Tell me about that.
I don't know. Well, let me see. I can tell you better. I can tell you what the actual categories are. So we got we're gonna have best Camaro, of course, best Impala.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. You can't enter that, can you?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Come on, man. Affiliates, you know, and groups and all that.
But it's being a fun day. Everybody's going to be able to enter.
All right. Just long as your judges are impartial.
They are impartial.
Okay.
Actually, I'll get to that part in a minute. But we're going to have best Camaro, best Impala, biggest rims, best Mustang, best theme, best old school, most rep club, most rep social club, best truck, best squat, best interior, best paint, best muscle, under construction, best in show, Kids Choice Award, best audio, queen of the show, best motorcycle, and best mopar.
Wow, y'all have motorcycles in there too?
Yeah.
Dang, man, I'm gonna have to come. I'm gonna have to show up.
Yeah.
My baby ain't gonna be ready by then, but that's okay. When is it? July 17th. Yeah, my baby ain't gonna be ready by then, but I'll bring my truck. I'll bring my Colorado and just park out there or something like that. I would love to bring my baby out there, but she ain't ready yet. She ain't ready for the public yet.
Yeah.
I just bought a cover today, man. I'm gonna cover her up, just hide her from the world until we get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they gonna love it when they get it. So look, okay, let me get personal there. What color you think I should paint my car? You saw it. You saw the interior. So what color you think I should paint it? I've had a lot of ideas, but a lot of people, everybody that walks past that car got to look inside and see what it looks like. So what color you think I should paint it?
Me personally, I probably would. That is a tough choice.
I'm gonna catch y'all up in a minute. Hold on. Let him give me an idea. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on.
I would probably paint it. I'll tell you exactly what I do.
What'd you do?
I would paint it candy apple pearl red with black black ghost Chevy emblems.
I don't know what that is.
So basically, the whole paint will have Chevy emblems in it.
Oh,
but
Lord!
The only time you see the Chevy emblems is when the sun hit it or the light hit it. Because
no, man, ain't nobody got that kind of money, man. Ain't nobody got that kind of money. You must be out your mind. All right, folks, I told you I was going to let you know, give you the deal on this. Like I said, I have an 86 Monte Carlo. I just found it's called the G-Body. This is the Monte Carlo LS, not the Monte Carlo SS. It's more of the classic sedan type car. What I have done is gotten the entire interior done in red and black. We have black diamond pattern throughout, red and black diamond pattern throughout the entire car, including the dash, the headliner, everything. I got red carpet on the doors. My grandson told me, you living your pimp life. You need to let it go. So now I'm trying to decide what color I should paint the exterior. And he was right. I was planning on painting the exterior candy apple red, where it's a victory red. It's called a victory red, shiny victory red, and just put some wheels on it. And that's what I was planning on doing. So when you see it rolling around out there, know it's not for sale, okay? So just to let y'all know that right now. And once my wife give me some more allowance money, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on it again. So look, when I do that, man, are you guys gonna take care of me?
Oh yeah, we got you.
All right, I'm hearing it. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, so if you're out there and you are thinking about getting a car, you want your car customized, Cars and Kreation is an organization that can help you. Not just, it's not just an organization for you to ride around with. I've been involved with these guys for a few months now, and I checked them out. I checked them out because I want quality entertainment. I want quality stuff on my website, on my YouTube page, and I checked them out. And it appears that they are a legitimate organization. I've actually seen them in operation at a cookout where things did not go all the way, the way they should have went. But I saw these guys step up and be men and be gentlemen and just let it go. They didn't pursue anything, or that's a whole nother story. And if StreetLyfe wants to tell you that story, it's his story to tell, not mine. So StreetLyfe. Now, we talked about the kids. We talked about some of the cars. Now tell me, your car, the Bride of Chucky, has emblems and decals all over the car, man. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that. Tell us about what brought you to do that, about how it got done, where'd you go to get it. I mean, you can name the name if you want to. Tell us about that, man. What kind of cost is involved with putting all of that kind of stuff on there? If you guys haven't seen his car, you will not forget it if you ever see it. It has a picture of Chucky on the side of the car at the back end of it, and then it has Chucky down the side. And tell us about it.
So yeah, I drive a Camaro, and I have Child's Play theme on it. Actually, how everything came about was back when the Caprice came out. That car was painted with South Park characters on it. But in order to, when I got the Camaro, I wanted to. One thing was, when I was riding around, I just kept seeing a lot of black Camaros. So I was like, I keep looking like everybody else that's riding. So I went and put some wheels on it. And I stood out a little bit. And then all of a sudden I started seeing black Camaros with chrome rims. So I went and got black rims. Then turned around and saw Camaros with black rims. So I was like, I got to do something that's going to stand me apart from everybody else. So when I got to thinking about putting a theme on the car, I knew I couldn't really afford to airbrush it because airbrushing is very expensive. And so a buddy of mine from back in the day, when I had the Caprice out, he had his box Chevy out with Chucky on it. And I always liked how he did his Chucky car. And since he did it, I hadn't really seen anybody else doing Chucky. So I was like, and then my daughter is a big fan of Chucky. She loves everything. Whenever you see my daughter, she got something on Chucky. So I decided to go with the Chucky theme. And when I did so, I reached out to several people that do vinyl. And a lot of people is wrapping their cars now, and it's a cheaper way to fix their car up other than going to get a custom paint job. So I was like, let me see if I could throw some vinyl on it and make it look like something. So I reached out to a couple of people. They made some designs happen for me, and once one thing led to another, and I just started putting, I started sticker bombing that thing, and I'm at the point where it is now, and every time I get ready to tear all the decals off, I could be thinking about it right now. I'm gonna go home and just take all these decals off and go back to factory. And then when I leave here, I could go to the gas station. Oh, man, can I take pictures? And then I'd be like, nah, it ain't time for me to take it off yet. It ain't time yet. I could be riding down the highway and people just riding up beside me taking videos and pictures. And I'm like... Of
your car.
Yeah. And to me, it don't even look like nothing no more because I done had it so long. I want to do something different, but everybody else, they love it.
So why would you take them off? You just get bored.
Yeah, but... This is, and Grey Wolf even told me this is the longest I've had a car stay the same way. And it is. I've had this car like this for about a year now.
Well, it must be your opportunity to keep the car the way it is.
Yeah.
And just let it be what it is, because you if you're getting all of that acclaim from it, it's something unique. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you know what? What you got? Tell me what you got. Anything?
What you mean?
I mean, anything you want to say? Personal.
Oh,
Anything
yeah,
about
yeah,
the club or what?
Let me get a couple of these out. Let me look at my thing first so I make sure I say the right date and time and stuff. We got a couple of events coming up. Let's see here. I just told y'all about the event July 16th through the 17th. 16th through the 18th, which is basically the thing that we're doing, the second annual AC Roundup and the big car show that Saturday. And then also June 19th, y'all come out to Street Dreamers. They're having a car wash and fish fry June 19th at O'Reilly's Auto Parts on 3703 Oakland Boulevard in Hopewell. And of course we will be out there with them because we're a brother club with them, and we'll be out there, helping them with whatever they need help with. I want to say we're going to be doing the fish fry part of it. And also, if they need help with washing any cars or drying anything, we there as well. And that's pretty much all we got right now. Grey Wolf just bought a jet ski, supercharged jet ski. So there's.
So now he got 10 cars on a jet ski.
Pretty much. So me and him was talking yesterday, and he's there's some talk about going up to the mountains and doing some camping and taking the jet ski and stuff up there. So
tell me about Street Dreamers. Didn't we have her here for a show one time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me about that club. Is that the All Ladies Club?
No. The All Ladies Club is Platinum Divas.
Oh, that's the Platinum Divas.
Yeah.
That's the one in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where is Street Dreamers from?
Street Dreamers is here in Richmond.
Here in Richmond.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got a mixed club. They got that's the one with the lady president and vice president.
Yeah.
And then they run the show.
They're pretty much all family.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty much all family, brothers, sisters, cousins.
They got tricked out cars like you guys too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We had a big meeting at my house a couple of weeks ago, and they all came out, and they were deep.
Do they have any clubs that don't have tricked out cars? Do they have just clubs that
I don't know. I will say this. When you go up north, so the first annual AC Roundup was in New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
And we went to that one. And I've noticed, and we had this conversation while we was up there. You have some clubs that call themselves a car club, some clubs that call themselves AC club, and then you have some clubs that call themselves the CTC.
What is all that? What are those acronyms?
Car club is just a car club.
Yeah.
AC is auto club, and CTC is car truck club.
Oh.
So I noticed up north they're more of an auto club up north, and you don't really see a lot of tricked out cars up there like you do down here. And I talked to several of the presidents and vice presidents up there, and they were like, it's hard for us to have the type of vehicles y'all have down there because our roads are tore up. So for us to put 28-inch and 30-inch rims on our cars, the street's gonna eat the rims up.
What do you mean, up north?
Yeah, up north.
Okay.
Like all them potholes and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's something that you really need to say. Mm-hmm. Because somebody like me, I would not be aware of what street trouble can do to your rims.
Oh, yeah.
So you have a lot of problem with that? Is that a big issue?
It's not a big issue for me, but it's a big issue in Virginia because we have a lot of potholes. It just depends on when you putting the rims on your car, what size tires you putting on them.
Okay.
Because you can get low profiles when it's just that much tire.
Yeah.
And when you hit a pothole, then you're gonna bend your rim.
Okay, so if I use, is it acceptable, or what would it look like to put rims on a standard tire? Let's say if I got 15s out there, do they make rims For 15s?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do,
and so you can put a regular tire on there. It's just a rim. You can just use your own tires or something, right?
Yeah. You can do that.
But
in our world, that don't look good. Now, if you're going with your particular car, if you're going with like a spoke rim with like a white wall and a Vogue, then yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
But if you're going for a more sporty look, or a more sporty look, then yeah, you want.
Because I noticed just the standard size rims cost a lot less than the 20s and 17s and stuff like that. But
not necessarily, because you just gotta know where to go. You gotta know what to do. Because I got a cousin right now, and I shout out to Yella and Paula La Familia, and he can find some of the most insane rims for dirt cheap.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all heard it here first, guys. I mean, just, call in to Miss Emma's house or use their Gmail. I have their Gmail on the screen, and you want more information on that, all you got to do is email these guys, and they can help you find what you need to find. They have people that do sound and interior and auto repairs and all that kind of stuff. So all you got to do is just give them a call. And I don't know if I would believe that you don't have to be a member of the club in order to get their help. Is that right?
Nope.
That's not right.
No, you don't have to be a member to get our help.
Okay, all right. So just look at it, guys. I mean, they're going to benefit the country. The country. They're going to benefit the city. Design Studios, SBD Entertainment, Success by Design. And we're going to partner with these guys. We're going to see if we can do some community events together. As you know, SBD Entertainment is a sound company, so we may be out there on the 17th. Ain't no telling. We'll see.
We hope you be out there on the 17th. Yeah.
But we're gonna be out there on the 17th. We planning on being there on the 17th. So we're gonna be partnering with these guys, man, and seeing if we can make something happen out here in the community. I'm a big community person, and I really like to help the kids. Each one teach one, each one reach one. So that's what my goal is going to be. All right, guys, we're getting close to quitting time here. So if you have any questions, please feel free to call us in at our call-in number, 804-305-8536. 804-305-8536. Now's the time to call in. If you have any questions. Kia, I know you're listening, boo. Just call. Just come on, call. Grey Wolf, get off the jet ski. Get off the jet ski and call in. You're supposed to be here today. I'm going to talk to you about this. You're going to have to give me some free car work. Okay? But call in, guys, and talk to the president of the club and any questions that you may have. We're going to continue with this interview. And don't forget, you're listening to Norman at Miss Emma's house, and we are in Design Studios, guys. If you would like to come in and tour the studio, it's a very short tour. If you'd like to come in and look, just give me a call, 804-218-4160. Come on in and take a look at it. We're looking for people to do commercials. We're looking for more content for the show. Talking to a basketball player who may come in and do my sports night. We're also connecting with some of the community activists, Mr. Gary Callis, and we're going to be looking to connect with him sometime soon. But we are doing a lot of good things over here. I am really working hard to try to do what, quote unquote, God has called me to do. And I'm going to keep doing it until he tells me not to do it. So, to close us out, StreetLyfe, to close us out, how many cars have you had? How many cars have you customized? Now tell the truth, because your wife probably listening to this.
I'm trying to think here. I've had 3 Cadillacs. Out of the 3 Cadillacs, only one was custom, and the other 2 just had music. I've had a Mercedes Benz that was pretty much custom. I had the wheels, the music, all that in it. What else? Oh, Honda CR-V. I had that with the 24s on it in the music. And Hyundai for a short period of time. You know, we was back and forth switching cars, but I had hooked that one up too. And then on top of that, we had Expedition on 28s. And that was her baby. And that had 28s, the music, and that was fully decked out. Had an Infinity, but that didn't last. I mean, not Infinity. What was it? A Navigator, but that didn't make it to the customizing stage. And that's probably pretty much it. Other than this Camaro and that Caprice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I had a couple of motorcycles.
Which one you gonna let the girls drive? Wisdom and Trinity.
I've let Trinity drive the Camaro. I let both of them drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess y'all see I know this guy.
Yeah. I've let both of them drive the Camaro. Not
cool.
Far, but around, trying to teach them a little something. They don't like it.
They don't like the Camaro?
Nah.
Why not?
They say the wheel's too big.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. They want something girly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right, guys. It's straight up now. It's about that 8 o'clock hour. I think we got. What we got? Go ahead.
Before we go, I just wanted to say one more thing since we was talking about the kids. Creative Styles got a event coming up, and I'm about to pull it up right now. They got an event coming up June the 29th. No, I'm sorry, June 27th. From 3 to 7 at Oakwood Playground. That's 1500 Melton Street. And it's called Nerf Wars. So it's pretty much bring a bunch of Nerf guns out, and the kids and the adults just have fun shooting each other.
Okay, guys. We got a lot of events. They have a lot of events coming up. Yeah. Wow, I already connected myself with the club. Dang, man.
Look, there you go.
Hung myself. Hey, look, they got a lot of events coming up, guys. And if you will tune in to my Facebook page, Norman Washington Sr., or either the Success by Design Facebook page. I'm going to post all of these up, and I'm going to make sure that he gets it so he can post it up. And hold on. Where we at? Oh, man. Boom. There we go. Instagram. Follow them on Instagram. Keep up with what's going on. We should be able to post all of this stuff to Instagram as well. But feel free to tune back in, guys, anytime to Miss Emma's House. We are a weekly show. What we're starting here is a YouTube television channel. So our content will be different all the time. Tuesday nights, tomorrow night, we're going to have Harvey Jones teaching mathematics. Thursday night, we will have Led by God, and they have an author coming in to talk about his new book. And then Friday night, we have Let's Talk with Norman, and we'll be talking about everything. Nothing is safe with us. Nothing is safe. We will talk about everything that's coming up. I understand there's a church over in Churchill that's having some issues and suing each other and all kinds of stuff. I would love to get your opinion on that and see what you think about that. But until next time, this is Norman Washington, and StreetLyfe bidding you a good evening. Have a good day.